Have you ever wondered if there are barriers that even the universe itself cannot overcome? You might think of them as invisible walls or limitations that govern the very nature of existence. These barriers, often referred to as universal barriers, are not just figments of imagination, but rather they have roots deeply entrenched in the principles of physics and cosmology. Scene script. Take, for instance, the speed of light. According to Einstein's theory of relativity, nothing can travel faster than light. The speed of light, roughly 300,000 kilometers per second, sets a universal speed limit. It acts as a barrier that even the most advanced spacecraft cannot surpass. This is not due to the lack of technology, but because of the fundamental laws of physics. As an object approaches the speed of light, its energy and mass increase to infinity, making it impossible to achieve or exceed this speed. Let's consider another example, the Planck length. It is the smallest measurable distance, approximately 1.61 times 10 to the minus 35 meters. According to quantum mechanics, any attempt to measure a length smaller than the Planck length would create a black hole, a barrier that prevents us from observing or interacting with anything smaller. Universal barriers are also present in the field of thermodynamics. The second law of thermodynamics, also known as the law of entropy, states that the total entropy, or disorder, of an isolated system can never decrease over time. This barrier prevents us from creating a perpetual motion machine, a device that can do work indefinitely without an energy source. In the realm of biology, the Hayflick limit is a universal barrier. Named after the biologist Leonard Hayflick, it refers to the number of times a normal human cell population can divide before cell division stops, typically around 50 times. This barrier is one of the main reasons for aging and ultimately, death. To summarize, universal barriers are inherent limitations set by the laws of physics, cosmology, and biology. They include the speed of light, the Planck length, the second law of thermodynamics, and the Hayflick limit. These barriers provide a framework that shapes our understanding of the universe and life itself. They remind us that there are certain boundaries that even the universe cannot cross, and they challenge us to explore and understand these boundaries to the best of our abilities. While these barriers may seem daunting, they do not stifle innovation or discovery. Instead, they inspire us to push our limits, to question, to explore, and to understand the very nature of our existence. So the next time you gaze up at the stars or look into a microscope, remember, you're not just observing, you're interacting with the universal barriers that govern our universe.